Mac Voices listeners and viewers. Treat yourself to a brand new website with the help of Squarespace, a drag-and-drop, do-it-yourself site builder with everything you need to create exceptional websites. Go to squarespace.com/MacVoices to start a free trial. Use the offer code MacVoices1 when you decide to purchase, and you'll receive a 10% discount. That's squarespace.com/MacVoices, offer code MacVoices and the number 1. Thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this edition of Mac Voices. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner, and this is Mac Voices at CES in Las Vegas. I'm in the Dr. Bott area in the ZeroChroma booth talking to Brian about all the cool stuff that they make. Brian, it's great to have you on the show.
It's great to be here, thank you.
So tell me what all ZeroChroma is showing this time around.
Well, we've got a bunch of new launches. So our classic theater stand product, which has 11 angles in both portrait and landscape. This happens to be for an iPad 2 and 3 and 4. And it works with a smart cover, but we've got them for the phones, we've got them for the touch, and we've got stick-on products that actually work on any large tablet. But the basic is, it revolves around our signature theater stand, which gives you more angles and more orientations than anything on the market anywhere. As the head of the iLounge here, the editor-in-chief, Jeremy Horowitz says, he goes, "You got the best stand, the only stand," and we always agree. We're launching here at the show actually a couple different things. So we've got this as an iPhone 5 case. Our old design and current design actually for this product was a solid, it's a thermoplastic urethane, really durable, very protective, allows us to have some fun with color. But we also wanted to let the device shine through and be the focal point of the style of what's going on. So this is a transparent polycarbonate, very hard, grippy sides with finger dimples, so your fingers slip right into there, and then one in the back, right where you put it when you're putting it up against your head. And of course it has the signature theater stand in it. So you can hear it go through its various angles, and it rotates and has 90-degree locks, so portrait and landscape makes sense. And like everything we make, it has to fold flat and it has to go away. It needs to be the thickness of a normal case when it's not in use, but then when you pop it out, you've got functionality that you can't find anyplace else. And then another thing we're launching here is the Folio. So this is a very clean exterior back, clean front, different fabrics that we can put. This is a faux leather here. And then we've got this same great grippy TPU on the back. Device pops in right there, the iPad 2 through 4. And the stand, though, is built in on the inside. So you get the same functionality, but it's on the inside of the case. And then when you pop it away and close it, it's hidden, so it doesn't look very technical. And then as we talked about here, we've got this. It goes on with a 3M very high bond adhesive, sticks onto the device. Any device, Asus, Samsung, Kindle, whatever, iPad, as long as it's a 10 to 12-inch screen, roughly. We've got it designed so cameras here and cameras there are not interfered with. You can still do all the things you can do with that, including using it in its handle mode. There's actually a thumbprint right here. So when you hold this with the device on it, you can use this for videography. You can hold this like this and video out from the back of the device, or you can use this for handles and so on. We've got a lot of teachers and coaches that hold it like this, so no fingers on the front of the screen to move whatever they're doing, and it's really easy to hold over a long period of time. You can do that same thing with some of our other cases, like this is the Vario SC, soft, grippy TPU with the hard stand. Again, the same thing. You can see where the camera would be, and you can use this to do videography.
So this might be the first thing I've seen that would make iPad videography not look completely geeky.
Absolutely, and the nice thing is, so it's got this functionality, and there are other cases that have functionality where you can use it as a handle, but you've got this big honking handle on the back, and if you want to put this into a bag or carry this or look in any way remotely sophisticated, you can't in that. So you end up peeling that off and putting on something else. This allows you to have this fold-away, sleek-looking, but highly functional feature.
Well, and the other thing, and I have a favorite iPad case, so this is the first thing that's turned my head, because you actually cover the corners where so many people don't, and that's where you're going to get a lot of wear. So if I put my iPad in this, I'm going to be pretty well protecting it. This, and it integrates with the smart cover?
Yes, absolutely. This is designed actually specifically to work with the smart cover. You can work with or without, but it works really well. In fact, I have one right here on a device. And when you use the smart cover, here's a smart cover, pardon the appearance there, and so you can obviously still disconnect that. But when you use the smart cover, not only do you get the tabletop modes and the handle modes I was talking about, so there's the videography mode, right? Here's that instructional mode I was talking about. But you also get lap modes. So if I, since we can't move the camera here, I'll do this like this. I would put my one leg here and one leg there, sitting in the airport. I can lower this down and type, or I can pop this up. I can even pull this off, rotate the stand around, and if I want to do a video conference call, and I can recline all the way back in the seat, again, with no table surface.
It's so smooth. It almost looks like an origami project as you work it. It's very intriguing. Couple questions. For the ZeroChroma iPad cases, you said iPad, 2 through 4.
Yes.
How about the mini?
We've got a really cool mini case coming out. I can't show it to you yet, but it's imagine getting the ability to do the integration with the smart cover if you want, no cover with a clean edge and a screen protector, and a portfolio with a lid with the sleep, wake, and magnetic closure all in one purchase, one case. And it morphs and changes and looks as clean as all these do individually, but it does all those things. That's coming out for the mini in 45 days or so. So by the end of February, we should have that in the market, and then we'll follow that up with an iPad case that does the same thing. And there'll be all kinds of style options on the lids, so we'll be able to do different fabrics and have a lot of creative fun with that.
Can you give me a rough idea? I know we just covered a lot of products, but the price points.
Price points are, we have touch and nano products that I didn't go through here that are launching soon. And those range anywhere from the $19 to $24 price point, all the way up to $70 for the Folio, this one. So the iPad cases range from the stand at 34 up to this 70 standpoint, with this case being in around 50. And the phone cases are in the $35 to $40 price range. And we're in the Apple stores with the phone and the touch cases, and then we're in Best Buy with several of the iPad cases, and miscellaneous other good retail partners.
I really appreciate the time. They're very few cool cases. They very much turn my head because I've sort of resisted putting anything on the iPhone 5, but these make me say, maybe, because I love this. I love the fact that you're able to stand it up there or do it that way as well. That's very cool.
Great. Well, I appreciate it.
The website?
Website, ZeroChroma.com. So it's zero, spelled out, Z-E-R-O, and then Chroma, C-H-R-O-M-A. And the reason why it's ZeroChroma, that's .com, it's ZeroChroma means no color, and that's because we're not going to concentrate on whether it's pink, shiny, or made out of fabric before we make you and the device better. Once it's better, then we're going to have a lot of fun with the Chroma.
So even the name is functional.
Absolutely.
Brian, thanks so much for the time. Have a great show.
Appreciate it.
Folks, more from CES. I'm Chuck Joyner, and this is Mac Voices. Thanks for listening. Mac Voices TV is part of the Mac Voices Group at MacVoicesGroup.com. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at BackbeatMedia.com.